Hello, hello. This is Kevin. Oh, that's not good. Uh, Technical difficulties. Please stand by. This is fine. Oh, it loaded. Well, if I was trying to be a professional Let's Player, this is where I'd restart my recording. But, nope. Hello, hello. This is Kevin Resilient Demi coming at you with a destroyed bunk bed. Now, coming at you as a gamer with MECFS, severe cognitive impairment. So, before I got distracted by technical difficulties, let's discuss my technical difficulties. So yeah, part of my cognitive difficulties, of course, is an issue with strategizing, planning ahead, and carrying out plans. It's funny because I've been gravitating more toward playing strategy games lately than RPGs. And the why I've realized is that's not what my character looks like. Or technical difficulties, yay. But the why is I've realized that planning and carrying out role playing plans is more difficult for me than like tactical strategy. As you can see with this thing I joked about before, that I wasn't being consistent to my character, who's literally the simplest thing in the world, an aggressive zombie bandit. And yet I was taking some of the anti-Dark Urge choices. And I think that's because it's an objective versus a subjective thing. Objectively, if I forget my plans strategically, I'll just reevaluate the situation and then probably end up making the same decision I initially made with the plan, you know? Subjectively, with a character idea, I might something different might come to mind. I want to play the character, and then I play him slightly different. And I think that's where that inconsistency is coming from. And why it may not be obvious that I have the cognitive difficulties, but I seem to be playing the games relatively well within the quality of my play is good. The quantity sucks. Because I can only game for, at most, like 2 to 4 hours a day. And that's like literally my entire day that you're seeing in these series. Like, I eat, but that's it. Like, I'm awake, like, at most 5 hours in a day. Sometimes I'll get a little more time that I'm not like fully coherent with it, but I don't tend to remember that, and I know I don't accomplish anything during that time, even like watching YouTube. And that's just to explain this little rant thing. Not really a rant. This is to explain why I'm actually going to publish this series. So, if you bet that I was going to publish it, not only did you guess right, but maybe you intuitively realized that if you were watching it and knew that you should place your bets, that it was already published. That was like the joke of last episode. I don't need to. What do you call beat like a dead horse? Does that work with jokes? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna publish this because I'm trying to not just show off me doing well at games despite disability. I want to actually show the complications too. Like, I love these role playing games, Pathfinder especially. Even though you can tell I barely upload it, that's because I really struggle to stick to the characters, and it's hard on me mentally to try to like, not mentally, cognitively to try to brute force it. I just end up like injuring myself. Honestly, like my head gets all pressurized and I pass out. Yeah, I don't want to go. Well, I could go into specifics, but I don't like doing it completely unprompted, I guess. But I have diagnoses that me saying that it makes sense. Like, I actually am getting pressurized in my head. Like, fluid buildup, I guess you'd call it. And this is a good game to have unrelated discussions over, because there's not much to commentate on with just mindless looting. Now, this is an honor mode run, so it's like, usually there's a point where I would just stop looting. It's not the most interesting thing in the world, but need everything I can get. See how far we're getting this series. Here's the opportunity for me to switch topics.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Infernal servant. So long I've forgotten why. Zariel's brute destroyed me.
Yeah, in the early access, there was more, like, people in this building. There was like 4 or 5. There was one guy outside, actually.
The pact. Power. Fallen. Lady Zariel. Power. Strength.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Let's try to play our character more correctly today. That's all I'm gonna strive for here, is to do.
Father, they will die for you.
To do better than last time. Thought this had a Asterion for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, so
Rot of death. Delightful.
as you may have picked up upon when I launched the game, I've been having some technical difficulties.
Soldier?
Fortunately, the main problem doesn't seem to have hit this save, and it might just be my save in Act 3. The main problem being when I click on a character to talk, I get a huge lag spike. You could play through it. I mean, it's not, it's not like a bug that breaks your save or anything, but it's horrible. It ruins my desire to play affected saves. And whatever it is, it broke since I last recorded an episode, so within the last week. It's got to be updating one of the mods that did it, but I was playing around with this game for like an hour, disabling mods and trying it, and I couldn't find any consistency, so It's probably still broken. And the errors you saw when I launched in are because I downgraded the mod back to, or the couple mods back to where they were before. So I guess I must have updated those, recorded the last episode, went to play my other save, realized that it was not acting right. I downgraded them when I launched the game today, and then I popped those errors. It's fine, I'll figure it out.
Why not? Let me see if I can paint you a picture. The year, 10 air. The place, a sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlak, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell. Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Oh, I missed that other line. Should click that first. I'm used to RPGs not needing a consistent flow in the conversation. But gotta have a little bit of conversation skills with what you pick here.
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked, doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
So, anyone watch and notice any difference in the graphics between episodes? I've given you a moment to ponder that. Does it look like it might a little bit more pop or depth to the image, perchance? A little more definition, maybe? What I did between episodes as well was I updated the DLSS DLL file. So we're now on one of the latest versions, I think 3.6 or something. Yeah, I was playing around with the game while I was troubleshooting the mods. Turned off DLSS just out of curiosity, and I was like, hey, wait a minute. You're like, pixel hunting and looking closely, you can't, I didn't see any positive differences turning it off. There was aliasing, as you'd expect. But when you don't specifically focus on things, you look at the image as a whole and turn it on and off. I noticed with DLSS off, there was a depth pop to the image. And then when you turn it back on, it's almost like things are maybe like an oil painting effect where things are ever so slightly blurry and flattened. But updating the DLL and getting a more modern DLSS implemented, I'm seeing most, if not all, of that pop with the performance benefits of DLSS and the graphical advantage of not having the aliasing. Like some of the chain link armor and stuff was really looking was, unless you turn on DLLA or DLAA or some other, TAA, one of those. But those also have a little impact on the pop. DLA did. Yeah, so I think it looks better, and I have probably even better performance, I think. And now that's not what caused the lag bug either. I reverted that, tried that out. But let's carry on. Stop talking technical this, technical that.
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
What does Zombie Bandit say? I don't know. This isn't really part of the personality that's inbuilt into that.
I'd trade you if I could. I miss it more than anything. But hey, that's life. Or so I'm told.
At some point we're gonna be resting.
Assume
Right?
nothing. No time to dally.
Yeah, we burnt most of the spells. And we're injured, and it's honor mode. So, let's use this before we lose it.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
There's like a stain on the armor here. See, like, there's all these little details that I'm sure you'd see them just the same if you're playing with like the older DLSS or FSR or some lower setting, but it's like they pop, they stick out, you see them more readily without explicitly searching right now. Or my vision's just clearer today. See, that's all over the place. But I was A/B testing it when I made the change. Thought it was better.
Toll collector, Martin.
Is any of that gonna come through YouTube compression? Who knows?
Gods abandoned me and Vance. Goblins, laughing, cutting. Hiding, frightened.
Oh yeah, so as far as the whole, I make a plan every episode for what to do with this character. The plan today is to do something stupid at the Grove that I have in mind. See, I'd like to finish looting and go sell things first. That's not gonna help. You got a crossbow out for. Like this shield on her back, by the way. That's a mod.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
There we go. We're getting through this door.
I can do better. I must.
I spotted a trap. Move with purpose.
Purpose. Yes, I'm aware of the traps and how to neutralize them. You don't even have to have your character see them. They're painfully obvious. I did not want to click on the trap. But we've done it now. Got away with it.
Indolence breeds madness.
Anyone happen to have
Let's get on with it.
like a light? No. No light
Well,
cantrip.
it's not as bad as it could have.
You see in the dark. Yeah. Actually is dark. Pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna have to do inventory management at some point. I'll go forward to that one. Oh. Broken club is still a club. I don't think the stats are actually any worse.
Something over there.
But yeah, our plan involves the grove. It involves doing something really stupid. And seeing if we can survive it. And I'm not really one for secrets, but I'm gonna try to hold on to that one for a little bit. See how well I do with that. So,
No
do
one
you
will
really...
ever believe this.
You have a torch. Okay. That's better. Should have done that in the first place. Every little coin counts, right? Not enough to pick up the bottles, but every second coin counts. What argument was I making again?
Stay vigilant. There are traps here.
It's not over.
Very easy to accidentally set off the traps too. Holding a torch is not good if they go off. Wouldn't it be ridiculous if I lost the honor mode run in here to this traps? I'm just tempting fate saying that out loud too. Not very intelligent to say that. It's fine.
Here goes nothing.
It's actually worth something. Yeah, we're gonna try to loot and sell this stuff before we do anything dumb. Because the Grove is still our only merchants. We're also gonna camp at some point. I want that. Don't want that. What is Larian like? Just this looting everything everywhere kind of thing. If you want to read this, I'll give you a couple seconds per page. Oh, you don't need a couple seconds for that page. Yes, I think that actually blocks that. hope I'm actually right. You're gonna be the one who goes in
I'd
there.
love to, thanks.
Not you.
Yeah!
What's next?
Something's happening, but not enough something.
Gonna go ahead and use that before something stupid can happen.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow? Can't slow
Okay.
down.
As long as you don't step on it
Bet that will fit in
while
my
trying to deactivate it, we should be fine. No. I told you I should have said that out loud, did I not? I told you. You saw what might just happen there. Everyone saw it. Honestly, they should have stopped you from re-rolling ones. It would have been funny. But no, I'm not gonna destroy my run for the lulz, and the devs would have to do that for me. I don't want you can have that. Lulz. We are gonna do some more of the basic talking and questing at the Grove before this we do get it done. Cool helmet. It's mine now. I need more purple dye. I really want this worm in my inventory. Yes. I do. The worm is funny. Should we have purple dye? It's not the right color, but it's a more right color. As in, it's pretending to match at least. Oh. Oh, that's not actually any better. No one's a paladin, who cares? This ain't no paladin party. What do you think's gonna happen when we go to the camp, huh? Speaking of which, it is camp time.
What to do?
Comfy little spot by the trap over here. Let's check our gear stuff first. Gloves of heroism. I guess you can have that.
Nothing.
It's a Karlak. Oh. Yeah, I'd almost rather you have the sleight of hand gloves, actually. It's actually a pretty good look. I need to get one of those mods that lets you preview armor. We've completed the dual club. Completed it. Is the +5/+5 better than a +6? Well, actually, it's two weapons, so yeah, it probably does math out. 5 to 12 versus. Huh. Yeah, it actually probably does work, doesn't it? 2 chances to hit. What's the exact bonus we're actually getting from our what do you call it? Feat. Not a feat, this thing. Can add your ability modifier, which is what, +3. I think it is actually better to dual wield.
Wanna dance?
Oh, you already have a better sword. Even better than that. Unfortunate. We're not going to be a party of all two-handed weapons. Be a bit.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Be a bit much. But look, we completed our goal for the last 2
Can't afford to
episodes.
stay idle.
Making me sweat.
Now
Let's get going.
we camp. 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 Camp.
The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good after the Mind Flare ship. You just can't get enough of me, can you?
Karlak, Advocatus Diaboli, the stink of Avernus. You ally with an archdevil's chosen, and
A great fire roars through you, the fire of the first hell. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single-curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high. He chases the fiend, ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living, evil incarnate.
your ally's a fraud, a soldier in the archdevil's Zariel's army. Either I cut her down, or she burns the Sword Coast to ash.
I've tried to
Sounds
tell
fun.
you, I am not what you think I am. I'm...
Another vision. Karlak's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. The man shudders with Karlak's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Baldrin's helm, No! I will not be tricked!
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
Gotta take a second to enjoy those facial expressions. So what would our character do? We obviously want the aggressive, warmongery, bandity companion. But monster hunter versus someone who's saying, "Oh, I don't want to be a warrior." Do we know that Will's a monster hunter? Not really. Blade of Frontiers does sound kind of bandity. And then again, he cares about eating. And stopping the Sword Coast from being burned. I don't know, I gotta remember we're not a very intelligent character. Do we favor any of them over the other? I don't know. We don't care about the infection. We don't care about the danger. Doesn't leave very many good options, does it? I think we like the barbarian rage that we've seen. I don't know. I don't think we care enough to turn up one or the other. So we just say this.
No! Devils cannot be trusted.
Well then. Oh, good old honor mode. There's no honor reload. Is that a joke? Which trouble do we care about? After that whole rant about the role-playing difficulty, that's not me struggling here so much as my character's just weird and niche, not fitting the choices. Well, Will's the one advocating to kill someone, right? So Oh well.
It's done, Karlach. By my living soul, you will forever burn.
You know, I could have used a few friends. Pity that won't be any of you.
And no one else wants to get involved. Yeah, I don't really blame you.
Wits and blades.
We haven't
always
rested
sharp.
yet, right? And I know I could walk them over here, but... Are we really gonna do that? You level 1. You level 2. That's not great.
Light on my feet.
Do you have a dexterity bonus? Let's disarm you, though. Uh-oh. No, let's disarm you now. Good. I'm gonna go ahead and, kick that away from you, I think. That's as good as we're gonna get. It's fine. I feel like I should be apologizing to Wolfheart. I forgot I gave her throwing weapons. Oops. Well, this is bad. Huh. I was almost like, let's push her this way. No. It's not. Not give her a free disarm. You can tempt her to take an opportunity attack, though. No. Wolf's Heart's Prey. Oh, what does this do? Oh, you don't have any allies. Is he considered in the party at this point? Huh. Awkward. Man. Have to do that. Stop using my health potions. These clubs do terrible damage. Good, we're out of health potions. Dual clubs. We're gonna have to heal Will again. Oh, that's bad. Don't die. Do you think the revival scroll will work? This is really bad.
The corpse does not respond. The corpse seems willing to speak, but not to its killer.
My faith will guide
EA
me.
for honor mode. Okay, we have a scroll.
Where am I?
Surely
What's going on?
one of them can be revived. Okay. Thank you.
There's no lie a devil won't tell. No soul it won't reap. If I'd let Karlach live, she'd have brought the blood war to the Sword Coast and set the whole of it ablaze. You did the right thing. Another fiend cast back into the hells.
For a brief moment, your minds become one, and a single emotion rises above all others. Doubt.
We've a lot in common, it seems. An aversion of devils for one. A parasite stuck in our brains for another. I haven't sprouted a tentacle just yet, but I'm thinking it's only a matter of time. I propose an alliance. We search for a cure. I pledge you my talents. You pledge me yours. Apart we can roar, but together we'll thunder.
Yeah, courage.
The honor is mine. Consider my blade yours, till death makes me lay it down.
I really want to speak with Death
Faith
here.
protects me.
Anyone got another one of those scrolls? The day that I didn't cast that on Shadowheart, who has the disguise ability.
No, never mind.
I mean, there's no way to disguise you, is there? That would be the alternative means of dealing with the problem.
Where am I needed?
Must lug my guts through this hell.
What are we even going to do with Will level-wise? Why do you have a barrel in your inventory? No barrel. And she had these items. She could have just equipped one of those. Yeah, not my problem. You weren't thinking with your hat. Or we will just keep Will as a warlock, right? I don't know. No promises. Might make him wear Karlach's clothes though, because that's funny. I tell you, Karlach survives in my non-recorded series. Just not on the Let's Plays, it would seem.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
The devil has fallen. Hells, I should be celebrating, making toasts, roaring in victory. But I can't get the tadpole's visions out of my mind. Tell me we were right to strike Karlach down.
What was that?
I care. Damn it all! I vowed to hunt vicious monsters, not join their ranks. No! Karlach blazed with the fire of Avernus. I saw it. I smelled it. Infernal essence tip to toe. I've slayed myriad devils, each one a threat to Faerun. I've torn the horns from their heads without a second thought. Why should this time be any different? My prey has fallen. Hail the blade.
I hope he doesn't have anything against monsters. Hail to me.
Well then, hail to our champion, and let there be no substitute for victory.
I mean, I guess we can tell him, right?
Anger. I understand. We've been preyed on by Elithids, suffered insertion of a mind-bending worm. Bloodthirst is another matter. But perhaps not too big of one, if it's a devil or demon's flesh you're wanting to tear.
If they have loot. And not
Have I
the
been this way before?
musical type. No, I don't want to break that one. Oh. Well. Life finds a way. This is the type of content you sign up for when you come here. Who else does that? I don't even know what you'd call that. Who else does this? And not that. And this. Disrespect your surroundings.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
You don't need another blade, though. Got enough blades and blunt instruments.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
Isn't Asterion supposed to be around here somewhere? Oh, I found a wine rack. I'm a menace. Yeah, climb up on there. Why are you up there again? I like how Astarion's like the perfect character for what we're doing. And then I'm just like, nah, I'm good. No need him. I mean, somebody's got to test this physics engine out. Oh, don't break that. That's an expensive one. I know the game's been well, truly tested at this point. I don't need to break the rest of the wine racks, but I do need to loot them. It'd be funny if you could revive Karlach after that fight. Everyone just be like, oh, it wasn't a big deal after all. You in here, Astarion. Hello? I mean, he should be in here. But if he's not, sure is a pity, isn't it?
No traps, please.
Where'd he go? Anytime something unexpected happens, like him being missing, can't help but remember all those errors that popped up when we loaded in an honor mode save. But you can't restore an older save game. Let's pretend that everything's fine. Pass Will some of the purple. Do we want to do with him? I should be thinking of builds and things before I load the game up, shouldn't I? But planning ahead is for other people. You're gonna use that because smacking things. Unless that's better. Actually isn't. Wasted money on that club then. Oops. Yeah, maybe don't sell it. You can always
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
swap back to it.
At least things have stayed interesting.
It's theoretically, where's that party tab button thingy? Oh. Where is Asterion? He is MIA. Oh, it's this button that we need to hit for that, right? No, he's not there either. I don't have any mods that should be interaction with Astarion. Or any of the companions. I swore I had Karlach's stuff too. Where did they go? Am I going crazy?
I'm ready.
I didn't like already hand it to you, did I? Oh, I did. I knew that. If he had mage shield, whatever you call it. If he had a floppy hat. Oh look, he does. I don't know where Karlach's other shoes are. You're purple now. I apologize for nothing. What do we want to do with Will? Maybe 2 or 3 levels of Warlock and then something else. Might actually try to build him as a tankier. No, maybe not tankier characters. And at that point we kind of like 3 fighters, which is silly. Alright, until we get the respec skeleton, at the very least, he needs to be consistent with his stats. Could go sorcerer, but well, chaos. Chaos is always tempting. It has his funny scales. That's not that tempting. Bard is what's actually tempting. Because if I'm using double clubs, I really need some type of buffs. Actually, Vicious Mockery. If we're using double clubs, we don't have shields. So there actually is an argument there. You don't get the mage armor, though. Alright, well. We're going to take a second level Warlock. That's first. I don't know what spell you already have. Temporary hit points sounds good. Arms of Hate are I don't really care. Not being built as a damage dealer per se. Charming someone to not attack you doesn't seem a good use of a turn. Might grab that. Let's look at these first. I want the mage armor. That's why I wanted to take the second level. Focusing on the blast. Maybe. None of these influence or speech things. Well, I guess you could do dialogue with your companions, but none of the important dialogues. That might end up being useful. Or just pushing people around. That's fun. Speediest Retreat's always fun too. Could use that for positioning and then the blast. Might have you more as a ranged character. You could use that for positioning. That sounds correct. Protection. Do any of the other spells? Expeditious Retreat needs concentration. Good thing I checked. Just a standard witch bolt. Sure. What's your con, actually? Now hear me out. What if we took Monk? Because if we're making him unarmored to use the wizard shield thing, and if we put on Monk, or we just take this to get the Vicious Mockery and forget about Bard. Let's check this option out, though. So we wouldn't be using the unarmed strike, so it's like that's kind of the selling point of Monk, is it not? Oh, it adds your wisdom modifier, not con. I must be thinking barbarian then. Yeah. That's the constitution one. Nah. Strength's too weak. I don't know what Pallock or whatever you call this mix. I know it's pretty popular on the forums. Good reason. Just don't know that I'm feeling it. I don't tend to play paladins. It could be important to get these attack rolls on our, what you call it, our battle maneuver master. Just the fact that we don't really have a caster in our party. We really need to keep him in one of the classes that has access to spells. Just taking a level of Bard gives us another couple spell slots to play with too. Minor illusion would actually be quite good for certain things. I don't know, this kind of feels like a mistake, though. Maybe we don't want to take the Bard yet. Maybe stick here long enough to get the pack boon and a second level spell. Well, this takes concentration. It's very annoying. I feel like Enthrall could be useful. For sneaking purposes, make someone look a certain direction. Also, just Misty stepping around is pretty good for sneaking too, but and it's Will who's doing the sneaking. We're doing the thing that you're not supposed to do. You know what that thing is? Experimenting in honor mode. I like mirror image too, but don't like how it takes an action. Familiars could be useful for distracting. I'm not sure that NPCs realize that that's, the familiar is from you. So if you go and attack someone and lure them away. I'll take the tome though. And now you become Karlak. They become Karlak, Destroyer of Fashion. That's hilarious. He looks like a character out of one of those like 80s like fantasy shows. People just have the most ridiculous armor. I am become comedic. It's so disorganized. It's ridiculous. You have guidance. Okay. I give Shadowheart the boot out of the party at some point then. I think I just heard someone yell. That's strange. What does that bring you up to? That's it. It is better. I lost the spell. It's fine. I can recast it. I guess we're just cast that. Yeah, I know we're about to just rest. But
Let's move.
it's fine. Oh, let's not leave this here. That would be a mistake. We don't make those around here. Me? Mistake here. Should I be selling these wines? Carrots and alcohol. Yuck. Do you think Gastarian has come back? Oh, he has. I don't know if that blood was there before.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already. Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Don't know where you disappeared off to. Suspicious is the word I'm thinking of, not tedious. Yeah, we don't need to see the traps, Will. You're fine.
Careful. There are traps about.
Old news. Oh, hey, we never looted this room.
A hero at heart.
Yes, I know we've lost this. I pay attention.
All is ash and meat.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Yeah, you want to just, like, use that. That's one-handed, right? Yeah. Cool. Still have our
Shouldn't wish to live in
tank.
more interesting times.
It's carrot stew again. We've looted enough.
Have you wondered what people will say, Will, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint, though.
We may have important pursuits, but when it comes to slaying the Hell's minions, I'll find the time.
proves to be worthwhile. We can hardly afford distractions.
Anything of use?
I think it's about time we head back toward the grove. We just want to activate our little wave portal thingy.
The blade of frontiers.
Take a few years for the road.
Always need to be the center of attention.
Anything but. I don't fight to be flattered, Lae'zel. I fight to save lives.
Go over
Bodies
here.
everywhere. Accident or sabotage?
That's curious.
Oh. I was just coming over here for the dialogue line. I forgot that was there. Bodies everywhere, but not a one to be seen. Yeah, I know. I feel really critical.
Blade at the ready.
I don't like criticizing things.
Assume nothing.
Will has become the team arrow flinger. I think we will try to keep him at a distance. Yeah. I didn't start saying that on purpose, but I finished saying it on purpose.
I learned a lesson, after all.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
With haste.
To the environs we go. What's our recording time looking like? Pretty good.
Looking ahead.
We may or may not do the stupid this episode.
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
Ah, it was a great scrap. A hungry minotaur with a hankering for flesh. An axe-bearing mountain of fur she was.
Can you break
Gave me a
that?
nasty scar.
What happens if you break this? It's not even the stupid I was thinking of. It's a new stupid.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
How do you attack it?
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Action, not reaction.
Go ahead and put that down for
Keep
me.
it together.
Yeah.
At the ready.
Eager for battle. Objective noted.
Being watched.
I have a lot on my mind. And well, in it.
Attack it. Attack the door. No. That's a lost
Intestines
cause.
throb. Blood whispers.
Whispers.
Moving in.
There's so much stupid we could get into, and that quick save's not gonna save me, is it?
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're
Oh,
being watched.
we were looking the other way. Must have turned around. There's no way any of these would be out of earshot if I had a little attack to do here. I'm not gonna waste the enthrall. You know, it'd just be ridiculous. Yeah, it'd be awfully funny though.
Feel like we're being watched.
Indolence breeds madness. Proceeding.
What if you were to give a little heave-ho?
Nothing hurts anymore.
And you were to give a little heave-ho? Can they get back in? I'm surprised I didn't actually start a combat. Oh, now I gotta know what happens. We just,
Maggots will be
pretend it didn't happen.
Defender of the people.
Let's, oh.
still alive. So that's progress. Maggots will be done.
Interesting. Who are you marching after?
Right. What now?
I'm sure it's not gonna be anything we want.
Walk in death.
And a little heave. Oh. Uh-oh.
To go still.
I'll go
We
this way.
may
Still
be
in
in
control.
trouble.
Just.
Trouble. You mind hitting him that away? We can use our dash. I don't know, that'll help. See, this is why we go built Will this way, right? It didn't work. Oh, we in trouble
Time to
now.
rest. What am I to do?
Everything's failing today.
Action, not reaction.
That's bad.
Without delay.
What's this thing? Oh. Right. That should be a little more obvious that it's there. And you already have minor illusion. Okay.
The pride of the gate.
Let's see what
I have
happens.
such a headache.
What? It's very comical. But what happened? I mean, they're all ranged, of course. But you didn't even take damage. What? Oh, what? Why are you at full health? Where's the third one? Oh no, you're all there. Huh. This is all around very interesting.
Feel like we're being watched.
Well, I don't mind resting again, so we can just go ahead and waste resources. Who's that? I swear I saw someone with a shield over here. Unless it's just been a weird transparency thing. I don't think they can get in. Which is hilarious.
Well,
That. Ow. You're not getting in.
Coming through.
Right. I missed the concentration on something. Oops. It's only 50%. Stack damage. Try to get a kill. Grease. Do like some grease. Who's the most damage dealy one? Why don't we just try to get this kill? Oh, come on, Will. It's just a little bit of banditry. He's gonna end up leaving the party, like, immediately, isn't he? Yeah.
I will not know failure.
We're gonna be looking at those consequences to our actions. I can just disarm you. Ah. Oh. Well, it would have been funny.
Stay focused.
If it were. Don't step in the fire. Uh-oh. Will's the one guy with a conscience, and they're all ganging up on him. Isn't that some? You like flinging arrows about? We can fling arrows about. And then run over there.
I am death.
You can erase. And then take a shot. And it was her end. Congratulations. Oh, how bad is your approval? Oh. I'm not so sure about this honor mode run. Gale's not dead, at least.
Ready.
Or Astarion.
Heading there.
It could always be worse. Well, points to the game for not
Swift and lethal.
only taking approval hits when you say mean things in
Taste my
conversation. And then for the game to just allow you to go be
Victor's path.
like this.
Might will prevail.
You disapprove if you got the kill.
The first time I saw you, I figured you were champion.
Uh-oh.
A woman of valor, integrity. but you seem intent on proving me wrong.
It was just one event, 3 lives.
And here I go.
Go.
No one will even know. Yay for experimenting in honor mode. Forbidden fruit.
Freshly turned soil shifts beneath your feet as you approach the grave.
Would you believe that wasn't even the stupid thing I was planning on doing? That's just another stupid thing. This is funny.
Close your eyes, finding a moment of peace.
So how often does Zevlor end up dead without
Here lies Zevlor.
the player being the one
He
who did it?
saved us when all hope seemed lost. Thank you, friend.
Yeah, that -1 health thing is gone. That must have been a mod bugging out.
Freshly turned soil shifts beneath your feet as you approach the grave. The shovel in turned soil feels oddly familiar. Within your sick heart, you know, in grave digging, you have quite the body count.
Oh.
To be adored, to be found beautiful one last time is more than most corpses could ever dream.
Fitting for our character. Oh, you don't even have anything good on you.
Freshly turned soil shift. The shovel in turned soil feels oddly familiar. Within
Same
your
line.
sick, you can remember only the mangled orgy of dead flesh you've dug up, but not a single name or face.
Anyone want to comment on that? My headphones should be charging right now, and I don't think they are. Yeah, technical problems for another time. Let's see if this door still is capable of opening without anybody up there to open it. Oh.
I'm ready.
Alright. Smashing door time. Let's see if hitting it actually works. No. This might take a while. I kind of have a bad feeling about doing this. I think before it's completely destroyed, we're gonna go sell our items.
Never a dull moment. These boots have
I have
seen
a
everything.
bad feeling that might trigger something. Assuming we haven't already triggered something. Yeah. No one's any the wiser.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Didn't earn that much cash. Oh, he's out of money. But I gave those to Lazel, because I forgot. Got some water. Enjoy your 1 gold.
Sylvanus be with you.
Don't know if we're gonna want to buy anything. We'll talk to this crew.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
You know what? Say nothing.
Roland's right, sis. We should leave while we still can.
Or would you deny your brother here his chance at fortune in Baldur's Gate?
Oh, fine. Let's sneak away like God's damned cowards. But if something happens to these people, it's on us. I hope you know that.
You're gonna walk right past those bodies on the way out, aren't they? Where'd the third one go? There were 3 of you. Can they get out the door? Oh, you're tailgating. What do you call that when you do it in person? Hey, wait 1 minute. Now let's see if they can get out the door before we do a little Will will leave the party if I attack, won't he? Fine.
I can spare but a moment. Baldur's Gate awaits. Oh, I can almost smell the city.
Oh. Huh. Didn't know there was a line here.
That is tempting. But I could never leave Leah behind, as irksome as she may be. If only she understood. The longer we wait, the longer the horrors of the wilds imperil us.
He's irked and imperiled.
Ugh, I couldn't abandon her, no matter how prestigious the apprenticeship. I'm to study under Leroican, you see. Yes, that Leroican, the greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate. I've admired Leroican for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Leroican will be known far and wide. You'll see.
And now he's gone. I didn't know there was a line there. Ow.
So, Will with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
But
Why? A great uncle's name, my father said. But I just figured.
Oops. Didn't mean to interrupt that.
I wonder what the next move is.
Need to clear that. Okay. Now is the moment we see
Mind never quiet.
what's gonna happen.
Sharp as ever.
Will there be a reaction to this? To this? To this?
Everything is
fine.
clear.
One day, I'll catch a break.
Everything is clear. No more gate. At least that wasn't Baldur's Gate.
The pride of the gate.
Sue me.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Breathe deep.
Hey, well, our goal in this episode was to do stupid stuff in the grove. Like, forget to loot those bodies. Hey, wait a minute. Now they are there.
Something good here, I hope.
Don't worry, there's even more stupid to be done. This was just the first stupid. Probably want that hand crossbow, actually.
Not on my mind. And well, in it.
Well, I don't want to sell it.
Soon we'll camp, and you'll have your answers. More than you bargained for, in fact.
I was going to ask about your hair suddenly being a lighter color.
Speak.
Something the matter?
They should
Everything.
all be running.
I think I'm playing this proper Dark Urge now. What does the comment section think? I don't know that there's a single tiefling with military capability left here.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can. Not forever. This is no fortress, and we're no warriors.
This is why I didn't overplay early access back in the day.
Children, look who's here.
So I still have silly stuff I can do.
Oh, right. Go for the heart.
This is boring. We should train against real goblins.
Zoru's still there. Did we ever even talk to him with Lae'zel? Don't think so.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
The waiting's getting to me.
Eager for battle.
Please put on the purple gloves, Lae'zel. They match your
All
armor.
is ash and meat. Dream in red.
No one here to stop me.
Look, don't take your eyes off my hands.
Some mashing stuff.
Oh, I don't have any money or anything to sell. My partner does that.
Hold out your hand, lady. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't seen anything yet, lady. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change.
Maybe? No. That's not worth the inspiration.
Hard luck, lady. But like I said, we can change that. Watch. Call it. Heads or tails? Hey, hold on, you gotta pay for that. Fine, keep it. Call it a sample, yeah? But you gotta at least look at the other rings, okay? I gotta eat.
No.
You'll be sorry about this, Scab. Count on it.
Make me.
Please, let us through.
It is forbidden.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mradrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out! We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
If you're wondering why we're not attacking all of these people, because they obviously have nothing to loot. More bandit than zombie.
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Sounds like she made the fatal mistake of getting caught. We shouldn't get involved.
Are we involved at this point? Yeah.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Speaking of, we don't have time to gabber. You'd best move on.
See, neither a bandit or a zombie are cruel for the sake of cruelty. You know, loot and violence.
I'd
But
rather you not get eaten by a bear.
mocking people doesn't really fit.
This thing's over. What have you heard?
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
On a ritual.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Do you think they know the gate's broken?
Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, get back!
Ignore.
Stop! Another step, and Magrin will tear you open like a sack of grain.
Oh. No, this isn't the time for extra stupid.
Kick back! Force my hand, and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giorna.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
I'm not fooling anyone. I'm not sneaky. I mean, I guess you're right. I'm not fooling anyone. Fancy that.
Ah, my grizzled friend. What can you tell me about
this place.
Yes, I see. And is that her with 2 R's or what?
I think we're going to be finishing up the episode in the near future. Let me just... There's a treasure up here. We survived surprisingly far to this honor campaign. I thought she disappeared for a second.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become. Change? No. Damn it! I know I should be packing up, but I need to finish this song. It's important.
Too sweet. Odiously sweet. The vomitor's gall within churns. She sickens you.
That wasn't cruelty for cruelty's sake, I swear.
Eager for battle.
Meow.
All right, what now?
What meow?
Blackhead's will be done.
I can do better. I must.
I didn't really have the desired effect. Pushing and
Your
shoving.
actions have not gone unnoticed. If they persist, it seems they will not go unpunished.
Yeah. Unpunish this. Think anyone noticed? I just wanted this pair. And she wasn't inclined to share. Yeah.
Couple turns.
I got the rhymes, so I can do the crimes. I'd prefer limes, but I got a pair. I don't really care. hiding in my lair. What's up with that stare? Lifting up that chest, don't you dare. Hope I don't hit that bear.
Another step forward.
Really on a tear. Sign me up to perform at the fair. Oh, now I'm seeing you giving me that glare. Rhymes like this are rare. Yeah, I think we've run the course on the overly beaten horse. Yeah, you got two of them. I'm stealing that. Well, and that, but you know what I mean. Bear don't got nothing to loot. And you've never seen a zombie attack a bear, so... That'd be niche, though. This looks like a acceptable end point for today's episode. So until next time, we've been Cringe and Me with Kevin. Something like that. Till next episode, until the next episode, until the next episode, until the next episode, until the next episode.